Hello everybody, welcome to another lesson in indices for A levels. Alright, so we've got 4 questions here. So let's go straight to them. So we have x to the power negative 2, y to the power half, z to the power 3 multiplied by x to the power 1, y to the power half, z to the power negative 3. Right, so let's go through it. So remember, whenever you're multiplying, let's say for example, remember the law of indices, x to the power a times x to the power b is going to give you x to the power a plus b. Right, the secret is you have to have same bases for these to apply. So we've got similar bases here, so we'll work on them individually. So we'll start with x. I'm going to say equals to, we're going to have x to the power negative 2 plus 1. All right, so we're dealing with the x's first. Then we have y to the power half plus half. We're going to have z to the power 3 plus negative 3. Three plus negative 3. Okay, so negative 2 plus 1, that's negative 1. So we have x to the power negative 1. Okay. We'll have x to the power negative 1. Then we'll have y. For y, half plus half, that gives us 1. So we'll have y to the power 1. Okay, which can just be written as y by itself. And then z, 3 plus negative 3, that gives us 0. Okay, so if you remember the law of indices, any base raised to the power 0 equals 1. So our z becomes 1, right? Then any base raised to a negative power, get the reciprocal. So we have x to the power negative a equals 1 over x to the power a. So we're going to apply this to x to the power negative 1. That's going to be 1 over x. So we're going to have x as our denominator and y as our numerator. Y over x. So that is your answer. Okay, so always remember, do the operations on similar bases. Okay, as you can see, with x we added its exponents, with y we added its exponents, and with z we added exponents. And so you're supposed to get y over x. Okay, we go to question 2. Right, we have 5 times 5 to the power negative half. And remember, in paired maths, order of operations, parentheses, then exponent. So I'm going to say 5 times 5, that's 25. Right, to the power negative half. Right, which is the same as saying 1 over 25 to the power half. The half has to be here, sorry. 1 over 25 to the power half. Right? And basically, we have to get the square root of 25. Which gives us the square root of 25 is 5, so we get 1 over 5 as our answer. Okay, we go to example 3. Right, we have 2x to the power 3, y to the power 4, raised to the power negative 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to distribute this negative 2, right? So this is like 2 to the power 1. So we're going to say 2 the power 1 times negative 2. Okay, then we have x to the power 3 times negative 2. And y to the power 4 times negative 2. Alright, so 1 times negative 2, that's negative 2. 3 times negative 2, that's negative 6. 4 times negative 2, that's negative 8. So as we can see, all of them are negative exponents. So basically, it's going to be 1 over 2 to the power 2, x to the power 6, and y to the power 8. And 2 to the power 2 is 4, so 1 over 4 x to the power 6, y over 8. And that is our answer. Alright, now we'll go to our final question. Right, 3 over 4 times half to the power negative 1. That's going to be 3 quarters times half. That's going to be 3 to the power over 8. Right, 3 times 1 is 3, 4 times 2, that's 8. The power negative 1. And remember, whenever you have a fraction and a negative power, the numerator and the denominator trade places. So we're going to have 8 over 3 to the power 1, which is the same as 8 over 3. Right, and we can simplify this into a proper fraction because this is an improper fraction. 8 divided by 3, that's 2, remainder 2. So 2 over 3. So that's your answer. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.